Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. I'm Natalie, and I am an empath and intuitive card reader, and I am doing a general reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of June. I'm using my, I have it right here. The new deck that I have is the Oceanic Tarot, very fitting for the Fundy Fortunes. And I did a 3-card spread, which has been laid out before me. And at the end of that, I am going to do a 1-card draw from another new deck that I have. It's simply called the Tarot. Okay? Alright, so let's begin, Taurus, and see what we have for you. Alright, so the first card that I drew was the Ace of Pentacles. It's a very lovely card. Aces always represents new beginnings. Pentacles are usually all about work, money, the physical appearance, and how you see yourself and others see you. Craftsmanship, material possession, security. It is an earth element, and usually all the 3 cards associated are Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus that are associated with Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles represents prosperity. Prosperity. And there it is. New beginnings for aces are always new beginnings. Always, always, always. Okay. Excuse me. The money, it usually represents, of course, Pentacles. It's always about money, making money, earning money, being given money, finding money, being awarded money. And the money, this card is shown up in your reading, first off, for the first week or so of June, and it's wonderful. Money is coming to you. You will receive a reward, a gift, or you will see an opportunity in which you can generate more income. The Ace also shows sensitivity. It shows a move to a new home. It shows that you are going to use some money for investment in a new property. And it also heralds a happy, new, stable time, a new beginning. The advice of this card is to maximize your goals, your fortune. Make money work for you. It's time for a wise financial decision. That's why this card is shown up for you. The keywords are beginnings, finances, new job, success, prosperity, security, and creativity. And sometimes creativity means a new way of managing your money, of investing your money, of putting your money into things that are going to bring you more money about. Okay, so that's for the first week or so. The second card we have is one from this new deck of the Oceanic Tarot, and it is the High Priest, and his key is wisdom. All right, you bear with me for one moment because this is an unfamiliar card to me. The High Priest is the spiritual leader of the Oceanic realm. The crook in his left hand shows his role within the church. He is the shepherd of his flock or congregation. Like his spiritual partner, the High Priestess, he stands at a portal between the realm of the divine and the world of mankind. His right hand is open, offering wisdom and knowledge. The meaning is wisdom. Orthodox religion, marriage and ceremonies, wisdom and powerful leaderships are the gift of the priest. A man of learning, the High Priest suggests that education may be an option for you now. He also predicts unity in 2 ways, in body and mind, and soul, so you feel connected to your intuition and close to your guides. And secondly, he represents the unity of 2 people as they come together as one. An additional meaning of this card is convention and tradition. But if this isn't for you, you may feel restricted by another's traditional beliefs. Listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you toward a new education path, belief, or teacher. The key words for this card are education, traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, and authority. He's a magnificent looking card. Look at him, the High Priest. You can see the crook there, opening his hand, extending a warm, open hand. He's magnificent. I think he is anyway. The third card that you received in the reading is the Ten of Cups. And cups always represent your emotions, your heart, your subconscious, your relationships, your intuition, happiness, love, desires, dreams. It is a water element, and the signs representative of the cups is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio normally. So these people could come into your life, and the advice of this card is you could feel blessed, and you can love the life that you have. Celebrations are on the horizon. Love grows, bonds deepen, all aspects of personal growth. You will have a happy home. You will find your dream home and children. Keywords are family, love, wedding, home, security, children, celebrations. Do I hear wedding bells, Taurus? Within you, extended from you, or around you? I do see this. Somebody's getting married. Isn't this a wonderful thing? Well, Taurus, if it isn't you, it's somebody very close to you. But I feel that this is you, Taurus. Guides are saying, oh yes, Taurus. Taurus has wedding bells coming close to home in one form or another. One moment, please. Union of two people. A lot of love, a lot of joy, and a lot of happiness for you, Taurus. Let's just go over the personality and the traits of who Taurus is. Taurus is a very patient, reliable, warm-hearted, loving, persistent. They can be persistent. I've known so many Tauruses. They're determined, placid, and security loving. They can be jealous, possessive, and resentful. Sometimes they're inflexible. Taurus the bull. Stubborn as a bull is what goes with that belief. And the saying, we've all heard this. Taurians love pleasure and material gain. They usually do quite well for themselves along the material realm of life and within the world. And for for them, the outcome is all that matters. And it only matters if they have gained this themselves. They are physically sensual and tender and love to bask in excess. They like the good things in life, and they like a lot of good things in life. Their ultimate pursuit is the good life, in every sense of that phrase. Like the bull that represents them, Taurians are often seen as stubborn. I just said that, didn't I? However, what some see as stubbornness is actually the Taurians' will to stay in their chosen course, to reach their goals. Once they start something and they put their head down and the horns are aimed at the ground, they plant themselves so deeply. Nothing can move them. That stubborn streak that comes in. Okay? Bulls can be pragmatic and dependable, left to trudge along at their own speed, usually to attain that which they seek. Being born in the house of Venus, it really should come as no surprise that these self-indulgent pleasure seekers are also great lovers of the arts and of all things beautiful. Taurians really can't appreciate beautiful things, and when they see something beautiful that grabs their attention, they think it's something beautiful, they always stop to pause and they think, wow, now that's beautiful. It could be whatever's caught their attention. Everything will stop around them while they stop to absorb the beauty that is before them. They need to be surrounded by beauty, pretty things, sparkly things, shiny things, things that glow, things that shimmer. They need these things around them of beauty to feel a certain contentness, a certain happiness. Taurians also value tradition, stability, and loyalty. They're very, very strong about tradition, stability, and loyalty. The Taurians that I have known and do know are very much that way. They're They make these statements vehemently. There's no wiggle room at all when it comes to that. It is what it is. This is the way it is. Loyalty is strong. Strength is loyalty. And both are stability. At times, they may seem very sentimental and emotional. Conversely, there's nothing impractical. I'm sorry. I'm getting tongue-tied here. Impractical about they're conservative. Okay, there's nothing impractical about them because they're so conservative. They are not risk takers, nor are they likely to be sentimental um, or to fall for quick get rich quick schemes. They're very grounded that way, and their idea is nobody ever takes a scheme and gets rich really quick with that. You have to work for what you have. You have to have pride in your work and have that as proof, as an example of how you become wealthy is through very, very hard work, or how you find your stability, your financial stability in life. And while the ways of stable Taurian may not suit others, they ensure these bulls will find the earthly rewards that they seek. Because Taurus is an earth sign, they tend not to trust their intuition. That's a mistake. It's a real big mistake. Their tendency is to be logical, practical, and often leaves them their innate psychic abilities very suppressed. You need to take more time. And in the month of June, this is going to be prominent within you. This is going to be something new that you have to learn about life and about your life, and that is to let your intuition and your gut come forward. Just open those doors up, Taurus, and let them come forward because you're going to need your intuition. Because the things you're going to be dealing with, um, especially if you're looking at a long-term relationship in love, marriage doesn't have to be the legal form of marriage. You could be cohabitating. You could be coming to a point where you say, okay, with the other person, the person that you love, the person that warms your heart, the person that you fall asleep at night thinking about, and they're the first thought on your mind in the morning. The person that gives you the warm fuzzies just hearing your name, just thinking about them. You feel warm and contented. These are things of an emotional nature. These are things that are within you and inside of you. These are things, and this is, believe it or not, Taurus, for Taurians that normally suppress their gut and their intuition, that's where love is. And whether you like to admit that or not, the suppression over your intuition, your gut, your heart, your sensitivity, your very being of who you are is now coming forward to the forefront. June's going to have a big impact on you when it comes to listen to the inner voice that's within you. It's there, it's real, it's alive. So you have to allow it to do its thing. Stop being bullheaded and stubborn and so darn practical, and let love come through. It's just as simple as that. Um, there comes a time, you might as well practice for it now, because if you're planning a long-term relationship, if you're planning on getting married, if you and another person are cohabitating or planning on it, these are the reasons why you're doing it. These are the reasons why, because of everything that's going on inside. So how can you deny that those things aren't real? How can you deny that? You can't deny that. To deny all of that is to deny the love that you're feeling for this other person, for this person that, not to sound corny, but you truly feel that they complete you. They complete who you are. They are your other half. And with the other half comes the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, and the everlasting. Um, these are all wonderful things, Taurus, and you need to leave yourself open to them. Otherwise, you're only giving half of yourself. Why would you do that when you expect 100% of the other person? Why would you do that? It's not fair. It's only common sense that you kick open those doors, throw up the windows, push aside the curtains, and let it all come in and come into you in here, because this is what lasts. What's on the outside? All of us. That's going to change as time goes on. And yes, as human beings, in human nature, we change. But not so much a change as there's a growth that happens within each of us. And when you're together with the one that you love, that your other half, you grow together. You grow together and you become more and more and more one. So there's no defining line between you. After a certain amount of time goes by, the love has grown, the love is deepened, and where's that defining line? When you first came together, you were like this. Okay, well, let's say you started like this. But as time goes by, this is what happens. You're drawn more and more together, closer and closer, until there is no way to find a defining line. You're still two very individual people. That's obvious from all sides. But look at this. There's nothing between you anymore. You've become one in mind, body, and spirit. Okay, not body, literally. But you'll feel that way because when one of you is without the other, if something separates you for the day or a few hours, you're always in spirit together. This is all going to be coming to a head for you in June. The guides are telling and saying, you might as well just chuck it all in because you're not going to win this battle. You are not going to win this fight. You are gone hook, line, and sinker. You are head over heels in love. You are mad about love. Love releases endorphins. And it's almost like magnets that find each other. You're drawn and you're locked on. Okay? You're locked onto each other. This is a beautiful thing. The beginning stages of love, agreeing to commitment, agreeing that I don't want to be with anybody else but you. You complete me. You make sense of me. When two people are that close, a lot of people fall in love every day, or so they think they do. A lot of time it's a physical thing, it's an endorphin thing. Um, the cells are um, not the cells, but the physical chemistry. It's late here, and I'm trying to think of the word. It's endorphins, but something else as well. Um, it's not hormones. There's something that we can't see, we can't touch. It's not something that's physical. It's not hard copy. It's not hard copy. There is no hard copy for what has brought you together. There's been a growth, an appreciation, an admiration, and a respect. Admiration is the big one. Respect is in there, but admiration, when you admire the person you with. How perfect is that? You admire them, and they admire you. That is beautiful. That's truly beautiful. Um, and you can laugh together. You can cry together. You can be appalled together. You can get upset about the same thing. You're just on the same wavelength with everything, and it is so perfect. It is poetry in motion. When you know that this person does it for you in such a way, and complete you in such a way, that the very thought of them makes your heart beat a little bit faster. And you know they're going to see them. And you rearrange your whole day to make time for them, to meet with them. You look forward to your meals together. You look forward to sleeping together. You look forward to waking up, and you cannot imagine starting your day without them. And you would never dream of ever offending them, disrespecting them, or hurting. These are all the things that bring people together for life. These are the 60-year marriages. Okay, nobody lives completely happily ever after. There's going to be times and days, and you have to face the reality. Just because you have days where it seems to go like this, okay, you're not like that, and it's doing one of these. is because it's not you're pulling together. You're always going to stay together where it matters. But we must remember, Taurus, that we are individuals. And as individuals, we have days where maybe the minds don't meld quite so bit the other one gets upset about it, especially a Taurus. Taurus doesn't like that. They don't like it when their mate is having a little bit of an off day. They don't see it themselves when they have an off day. So they don't know what everybody's all upset about. That's the way they are. But don't you do that. Okay, Taurus, you got to get over that because that can create some little bumps in the road. To remember that your mate is human. Do not put them up on a pedestal so high that if they step out of line a little bit and become a little more human than what you like, that they come crashing down. That's not fair to the mate. Be you male or female, be they male or female. These are the things that you're going to have to learn to deal with. But what I see for you for the month of June, there's a lot of introspection going on and a lot of self-evaluation going on, and you're going to need an awful lot of wisdom. Don't fight that. Don't fight the wisdom. He's there to help you. You have a guide, and he's there to help you through it. You need to listen to your intuition. You need to listen to your gut. There's no getting away from it if you want this relationship to work, if you want to move forward. You know this is the person you want. You know that this is what this is all about. This is it for you. This is a new chapter in your life. This is where you almost get to start over again. Here's the thing, you get to bring all the good stuff with you from before. That's what he's there for. Use your wisdom, use your intuition, use your gut. Bring all the good stuff with you. Taurus is a person. You may have baggage, but you have your baggage in a good, healthy place. Okay? And you can take even uncomfortable things and maybe not so good things that are part of you, and you can take the rough edges off and smooth everything down. That makes the ride that much better. These are some of the things, again, that you're going to have to deal with come that time. You've got a big month ahead of you. Absolutely. I want to draw this last card, and it's the Eight of Wands. There it is. Okay, wands, they represent energy, communication, action, passion, self-improvement, self-development, and energy. And the person you're going to be melding with is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They're going to play a big part in all of this, a very big part in all of this. Well, let me look the card up. I've got my little deck. I just started using this to save me, so pardon me. It's a lot of studying to do. So the Eight of Wands. This card offering represents the type of cathartic discussion which ends confusion. So basically what that's saying right off the top is, if there's anything that you don't know about each other, if there's anything you're wondering about, if there's anything you're questioning your partner about, this is the time to get it out in the open. To make sure you can handle the truth. Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? Can you? I think you can. Love conquers all. I think because of the strength of the love, the endurance that you say, you can conquer anything. But you do need to clear the air with each other if there's anything that you're not quite. You've got to clear out any confusion and something you don't understand, and you need to ask, and ask that they explain it to you so that you can you need to decipher it. You need to wrap it and put it in a way that it makes sense to you. It does have to make sense to you. The Eight of Wands always brings a new surge of energy and freshness when it appears. That's beautiful. It fits in with the other cards. It often signals an entry into a new phase or project, one which stands a good chance of success. A new phase, one that stands a good chance. You know what? I'll tell you something, Taurus. I'm really excited for you because I have a really good feeling. I'm never wrong. And for you Taurians, okay, for some of you, it's probably going to be a new project. There seems to be an awful lot of that with all the readings. It's a common thread right across them for the month of June. So, yes, for some it's work related. For some, it's really hitting me hard. There is this union, this joining of the souls and the hearts. And I'm getting goosebumps. Um, because when you know you've met that person, and you know this is it, you're the one. You don't want anything to mess it up, and you want to do it right. You can't overlook a few unpleasant things, a few maybe little realities are just a little bit rough around the edges. Love grows, bonds deepen, all personal aspects of you grow. You're going to go looking for your dream home. Some of you that you're still young enough, you'll be having children and talking about it, planning for the future in a brand new beautiful home, sharing it together, working it together, and looking at having children and creating a family. As your love grows, your family grows, your life grows, and you're going to feel this is it. For those of you that are moving through the month of June, 98% of you are going to do really well on this venture of this new life together. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's the card that shows it right here. The Ten of Cups. Cups are wonderful. Cups are a great card to have. Very, very much so. This is an interesting reading because all these cards that fit together, going into a new phase of your life, straightening out a few little things that might be sitting crooked and not right in your mind. Ask them to sit down and let's discuss these things because we both want this to work. That's what you say. We both want this to work, and it will work. I'm not saying these crooked little things that are kind of lurking in the shadows are going to devastate or change where we are in this moment. It's not going to change how you feel about each other now, all right? But some things can't be ignored because they could creep up on you down the road and come back to haunt you. You got to straighten that out. And as long as you get on board with that, and this is where the true test of your bond comes through. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm very happy and excited for you, Taurus. All you Tauruses that are planning this new phase in your life. And what an important phase it is. And what a joy. You're going to be full of joy, contentment, happiness, bliss, knowing what tomorrow's going to bring for the most part. One thing you never have to worry about. You may not know what tomorrow brings, but one thing you never have to wonder about is this union that you're in and how this person feels about you. How you admire each other. How you respect each other. How your love for each other is like no other love you've ever known in your life. And a whole lifetime of that and more. The cups, I think it's safe to say, Taurus, your cup runneth over with love and a lifetime of it. It's what we're on this planet for. It's what it's all about. And look at that. You have 10 of them. It's a wonderful thing. I'm going to wrap this reading up for you now because the theme was very, very, very solid, very straightforward, very connected. I can't say it enough. Very solid. It was a good reading. You're looking at a great month for June. You truly, truly are. I'm just smiling thinking about it, wishing I'm wishing it was me. I'm jealous. We all want to be in the throes of love, we all look for the perfect relationship, the perfect person, our second half, our better half, the person that completes us, and you found that. Don't let that go. Just clear out those little shadows and those little closets. Sweep them out. It's not going to change, even if the other person might have a dark secret or two when they come forth. It's not going to change how you feel about them. You may give your head a shake and go, "Whoa, you did that." You say what now? It's not going to change anything. You're still going to love that person with all your heart and all your soul. Taurus, if you like this video and you'd like to hear more, you can get a personal reading if you'd like. Information box down below this video window. My information's there. You can go to my website, www.fundyfortunes.blogspot.ca, and my email address is there as well. When I do get requests for private readings, I like to get them completed and emailed off to you to keep forever and ever and ever in a video recording within 24 hours. I don't guarantee that, but that's my aim, and normally I do meet that commitment. I've only run into one glitch, and that's because my online Ustream video cam service was down. It was beyond my control. And I had two to do that night. That was no fun. For me, I was pretty stressed because my word is my bond. If I say 24 hours, I mean 24 hours. This way you download it when you get it in your email and you save it on your hard drive, and it's there forever. You can go back and re-listen to this video over and over and over again, your private video over and over again. So having said that, I'm going to call it a night here. You are my last zodiac sign to read for the month of June, and it is here, 2:28 a.m. So these are all going to be posted. I hope I make you smile with the news that I brought to you tonight. I have a real good feeling about it. The warm fuzzies, as I said in the beginning. The warm fuzzies. I wish you well, Taurus. I like Taurus signs. They're such great guys, great girls. They're really good people. I have a couple friends that are Taurus, and I love them right to pieces. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye for now. Why don't you subscribe to the channel? Subscriptions are free. All it does is, each time I post a video, it could be for you. You'll get an email notification because you subscribe to the channel. Alright? I wish you many years of happiness, love, and bliss. I truly do, from the bottom of my heart. I can't stress it enough because I'm feeling it here. There's the empath in me. To you, Taurus, good night and goodbye, and come back real soon. Let me know. I don't want a wedding invitation. Oh, the cake would be good, but let me know how I did. Let me know what you think about these predictions. I'd like to know that you're smiling on the other end. Good luck to you. Best wishes, and good night.